Okay, Frank, what, just checking Twitter?
Just
checking the weather?
putting my phone on airplane
Checking your
mode.
OnlyFans earnings?
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the CMT, the Country Music Tea, a country music pop culture podcast. We are back. Is this episode 8? Episode 7? Where are we? 8.
Broke the 5.
Yes,
Man.
there's some statistic about like podcasting not making it past like episode 5, and like we have beat the odds.
Look at us.
We are survivors. We're like that Reba song. I'm a survivor. That's us.
The Who song?
Reba.
Oh.
Did you ever watch the show Reba?
Yeah, I did.
Because I would like come home from school every day. I would make a chicken cordon bleu in the oven. I would sit down on our basement couch. I'm a survivor.
And
like,
watch Reba, huh?
It's just so good.
Speaking of Reba, shout out to Olivia Rudine. She got a Reba cut. It was officially announced.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know that?
No, Olivia hasn't spoken to me since I gave birth vaginally. What are you talking about? She has a Reba cut?
Yeah.
With Reba?
It's Reba singing it, yeah.
Spill the tea. This is like...
She wrote it.
First of all, your breaking news, we're getting more Reba music. You heard it here first.
Yes, more Reba music on the way.
Oh my God.
She's doing, I think she cut the song a while ago, but then like the pandemic and everything happened. And so her plan for putting out music changed. So she's putting out an acoustic record with Dave Cobb with a bunch of her old hits, and she's putting one new song on there. It's called 7 Minutes in Heaven, written by Olivia Rudine and Matt Wynn.
We might be breaking NDAs right now, but we didn't sign anything.
No, it got posted online.
That is, I just texted her. I said, I'm never speaking to you again because you're gonna she never even told me that. That's rude.
I mean,
some friend she is. Not sharing
she
her
likes
success.
me better than you, so sorry.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, let's just like cuts on cuts. Speaking of cuts, Nate Smith put his album out today.
Yes.
26 songs. My husband has 3 cuts
Congrats
on the
to
album.
Seth.
And then, we gotta get some Band-Aids over here because we're just getting cuts in the alley house. I have a cut with Alyssa Michaela. Her album came out today as well. It's called Lose My Cool.
You didn't tell me that. So.
I'm telling you right now.
Well,
You
I
wouldn't
found
let
out
me
before
speak
that.
to you before we sat down. You said we're not speaking. We got to save it all.
That song is cool though.
Thanks.
It's a pretty sweet melody. I was like, damn.
So Frank, how about your cuts? Anything there?
Yeah, they're in the works.
Okay, perfect. Wow, so exciting. I'm actually mad Olivia shouldn't tell me that, but whatever. Anything going on in your life besides not getting any cuts?
I was told that by Molly that I still look awkward on the podcast. She's like, "What are you doing with your hands?" I'm like, "I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands."
Let's start doing like the hand jive the whole time.
Yeah, like
what is it?
I'm Ricky Bobby over here. Yeah. I just don't know.
What if you just sat on your hands?
Sit on them?
Yeah, just sit on them.
Okay, I'll try that out.
Cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a podcasting platform,
okay.
So people aren't watching us, hopefully, because I look like a dog today. Like, gosh, I just this is what I slept in. Like, I woke up to the sound of my child just screaming in pain because he's getting a tooth. So it was like, it was just one of those mornings where you open your eyes and you're just like, kill me. And like, you just had to, I just had to go, I had to just jump right into it.
I've had a lot of those days lately where I wake up and I'm like, oh, I survived the night. Really?
It's tough.
I mean, my life is so hard. I'm a white privileged male, so
I know you literally don't have a job. Let's talk about that. No, you don't have a job.
I'm an entrepreneur, babe.
Yeah, So is Elizabeth Holmes, who's going to jail. But anyways, we can talk about that later. No, Frank literally doesn't have a job. He wakes up and just does music all day, which is iconic. You've really built this life for yourself.
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
Amazing.
No, actually, I don't do anything all day.
No, you do. You produce. You write all that kind of stuff. You make money.
I'm also a slumlord, so there's that.
Literally, yeah. You got Airbnb, long-term rental down below. No, it really is an amazing.
You mean I don't have a real job?
No, you've created this life for yourself that is every person's dream, where you just wake up and fart around all day. But it's funnier to say that you don't have a job.
Yeah.
Because you did the hard work before, and now you just get to reap the benefits.
I guess
I'm literally slaving away, running a company, doing a podcast, raising a son, raising another child, my husband.
That's a hard one.
It's a lot, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
What can I do? Okay, stunning. Should we get into these topics, or you just want to like catch up more? Like,
oh, my parents love the podcast, so shout out to them. Yeah,
I love the feedback.
My dad quoting my dad, he's like, Maddie's a star.
I've said it all along. I told you I slid out of my mother's birth canal with the VIP pass hanging around my neck. Like, I'm meant to be at the parties. I'm meant to be like, I'm actually throwing a baby shower for my fabulous, stunning sister-in-law, Kayla, tomorrow. And my mother-in-law was like, I'm just worried that, I hope we've done enough. I hope it's going to be fun. And I was like, girl, I am the party. Like, wherever I go, it's going to be amazing. So don't even worry about it. Which I'm over here sweating because I'm like,
yeah, because you have social anxiety.
No, it's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I'm going to carry the party. Like, Seth's family is, they're very different from my family. My family is very loud. Like, you cannot get a word in. His is like more quiet and subdued. So like, I'm the one talking, and like, they're probably like, can this host shut up? But I want it to be really fun because Kayla did my baby shower, and she's just literally the best person on this planet. So I want to make it nice. I want to make it fun. So it's a lot of pressure, but
I'm still upset about your baby shower and the fact that I didn't win the competition of knowing you and Seth. That whole thing we did.
Yeah,
the game where it's like, who takes care of the money? Who?
Yeah, I think you said Seth took care of the money, and I was like,
I didn't know that there was the option. The reason I lost, which I am upset about the rules not being clear. The reason that I lost is because she didn't say you can say neither as an answer. Because when it came to money, I was like, neither of these motherfuckers. But I was like, I guess I gotta pick one. But Seth?
Why would you say neither? I literally am a financial phenom. Like, I get all the bills paid. I know all of our stuff. I do our investments every month. Shout out to Sean at Charles Schwab. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, well, there you go. At that point, the answer, to be fair, was neither. No. That's what Kayla said.
No, the answer was me. You're a liar.
She got it wrong then.
No, you're a liar. Okay, well, before we get into a fist fight over me being a financial phenom, I think we should get into the topics today.
All right.
The country music tea. It's there. It's teeing. It's a little caffeinated. Yeah. So, all right, let's start with Sam Hunt, the Sam Hunt news. Him and his wife are expecting baby number 2.
Everybody's having babies right now.
Literally. So this is via Taste of Country. Sam Hunt and his wife, Hannah Lee Fowler, which she doesn't like to be in the spotlight. So like, they need to just like blank her name out. We'll call her Fanafee Fowler, are expecting their second child, according to a news report. Apparently Hunt announced it on the stage during a live concert in Las Vegas Friday night. So why do we care? Because the last time she was pregnant, they had a baby in, I think, June of 2022. And like 2 months before she gave birth, she filed for divorce for like marital misconduct from him.
I didn't know that they didn't get divorced, but
apparently they didn't. And apparently they're having another baby.
Well,
so
good for them for working it out, I guess.
Sam Hunt just like confuses me. Doesn't he confuse you? Well, you might be able to answer this. I think it's so weird when men come to this town and want to write songs, because isn't that uncomfortable, like, to admit? I'm not saying that you shouldn't admit it. I'm talking about the misogynistic ideals that this country is built on, which, by the way, that's the man's fault, so like, I don't feel bad. But like, how does just a man, or just a normal looking white guy like yourself, very mediocre, how do you come to find like, I have these feelings inside, I have a song in my heart to sing, and like, how did you find the courage to express that?
What, you don't think I have feelings?
No, I do think that all men have feelings. I think they have a hard time expressing them because of their own society that they've built. Well,
I mean, I feel like I'm okay at expressing my feelings. Not good at crying.
But other men, more like really like tough, muscular, like burly, good-looking guys, like Sam Hunt, you know? Like, how did he get the courage to do that? I mean, he literally played in the NFL. It's like, what is he not good at? Oh, actually, he's not good at not drinking and driving. That's the one thing that he's not good at. But I don't know. It's just like, a lot of guys come to the house to write with Seth, and these are just like normal dudes. They just wear like jeans and a t-shirt, and it's like they had a life in their hometown. They probably like were in the math club or something in high school, and then they just were like, I have a song in my heart that I need to sing.
Well, I think some of them do have a song in their heart that they need to sing. I mean, Tony Lane. Yeah. You ever heard of Tony Lane? I mean, like that dude, he wears his emotions on his sleeve. But I think some of them are like, I mean, it'd be cool to be a singer. I could do that. And it's like, write songs. I could do that. And, I
think that's what it is. Men are taught to be brave and women are taught to be perfect. So it's like, you're like, why not? Just give it a shot. Like, it's kind of cute.
I mean,
love that for you.
I guess because you can sort of tell the difference when someone's like, when they got something to, when a dude has something to say, and then when a dude is just like, I mean, hopefully if I sing this well, like some girl's gonna DM me.
Yeah, a panty dropper. Yeah. I don't know. Sam just confuses me because it feels like he just like, he came here and he was the biggest thing. He was the hottest thing. He was the coolest thing. And like, I just feel like he hates singing. He hates performing. He hates being successful in music. He hates his fans. Like, it just confuses me.
I mean, I'm not going to name him, but I know one artist that I've written with a couple times that I'm like, why are you doing this? You don't like any of this.
Wait, what do you mean you're not going to name him? We have a Spilling the Tea podcast, and you're going to withhold information?
Well, nobody really knows who he is, so. Who? Which is why he doesn't.
Wait, say it and we'll bleep it out.
Yeah, I don't trust that he'll bleep it out.
I swear. We'll bleep it out. I should be funny to bleep it out. So.
His name is...
Yes. I often do wonder, like, why are you still at this, bro? Well, you don't want to be here. You don't want to do that.
Just every time I've worked with him, he just seems so bummed about the music business, and he never had anything that he really wanted to say. He was just hoping that someone else did, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He seemed like he liked the idea of being a singer, but never really...
Didn't like all the dirty work. I know people think that it's like so glamorous, and it's like, nah.
It's not.
But whatever. All right, are you ready for the next story? This is kind of just like a funny one that just to like lighten the mood, because it's heavy. It's dark today. Everything's very heavy, don't you feel?
Why? Because it's gloomy
Except
out?
me. Like, I lost 55 pounds. So I'm not me. Yeah, it's just like gloomy. My house is dirty.
Yeah,
I didn't put deodorant on this morning. I'm back on the...
No deodorant?
I'm back on the non-natural deodorant. Not, at this point, like...
Yeah.
I'll take the aluminum in my bloodstream or whatever it does to you. I don't know. But, okay, via People Country, Lainey Wilson says, my booty introduced my music to a lot of folks. You're welcome. So speaking to ET Canada about the viral videos of her butt on TikTok, which I may or may not have been commenting, liking those, which fans were buzzing about after she was filmed performing from a side angle, the things a man ought to know, the singer said that she decided to seize the moment. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, my big old butt went viral on TikTok. Wilson, 30 years old, which she literally looks 19, so wow. Said as the interview 30. Mentioned that she'd become a trending topic online with so much love for her booty. She added, my booty introduced me to a lot of folks, so I'm okay with that. Honestly, it is something worth talking about because as someone without a booty, I'm envious. It's wild to me how, you talk about 15 years ago, like having a big butt was a negative thing. But someone just decided one day, no, if a woman has a big butt, it's a good thing. And then we all said, okay. Like it's some trend.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
I think it's sort of like if you look at Shania Twain, her like midriff introduced her to a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Because they were like, she's hot.
Okay. What should I introduce to people that'll... Let's see. I don't have a butt. The midriff is under construction right now until further notice because of giving birth to a human life. My eyebrows are kind of one of my best features.
I don't know, maybe like something like shoulder elbow.
A little shoulder action. Show them. Let's see. I'm going to show my shoulder. Let's see if our numbers boost. Viral. Yeah, I don't know. My calves. No, I don't have good calves. I'm physically hiding my fingernails and toenails right now because, like, they're not a vibe.
You should be less harsh on yourself, Maddie.
Thank you. I know negative self-talk is very 2022. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of other great cuts and negative self-talk, shout out to Zarni DeVette with her song Self-Love. What a banger. Yes.
Literally stunning.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I really want to be better friends with Zarni, and I'm kind of waiting for you to like facilitate that relationship, because not only is she talented, she's funny, she's smart, she's interesting, but she has a baby. And that is currency these days, because if you like the mom and the kid is cool, because shout out to her baby, Colton.
He's cool.
My gosh, makes me look at Malcolm a little like, are you the cutest baby? Yeah, you are the cutest baby. But like, he's so cute. I have never met her husband, but like, it's a lot cool trying to find now. It's not just like, oh, I can like a girl and like hang out with her. Like my husband likes a guy and can hang out with him. Like we've got to like the whole family together, or one of it. You just got to like buckle up and be like, no, we'll hang out with them for a couple hours and then we're jetting out. Like it's hard to find someone that everyone loves.
Yeah. Well, Zarni, I feel like everyone that knows Zarni loves her. So
yeah, she's amazing. Okay. Enough of this floofy Lainey Wilson's booty, Sam Hunt's
like
baby.
Her next record going to be called Big Bottom Country or Fat Bottom Country or something like that?
Oh my God, she needs to do. Joke? No, it's fine. You're not a father. Are you a father yet?
No.
She needs to do a cover of Fat Bottom Girls.
Maybe.
Because she clearly, it's not like she has an issue
with it. She did.
I
forget the cover. It's maybe the last song on her record. What's Going On? It's pretty badass.
That's a good song.
So she would probably, because she's got that whole, like, she's got the old school vibe, so she could probably crush Fat Bottom Girls.
I think it'd be kind of cool because, I don't know, we'll see. Or she could cover like a Maddie Larkin song. Whatever she wants to do, that's up to her, though. It is a free country, so
yeah.
She can do whatever she wants. All right, let's get down to the real meat and potatoes of this all. Morgan Wallen.
Uh-oh.
The drama.
Hold on, I got to clear my throat. Got in trouble for doing that too much last podcast.
Yeah. It's okay. My stomach is growling, so if you guys are hearing noises, it's because I'm just starving. So Morgan Wallen, he had a show. The openers came on stage. They did their thing. And then right as, time was ticking, he's about to come on, a message flashes on the screen that he's lost his voice. The show is canceled. Everyone needs to exit the stadium safely, and refunds will be given.
Wow. I didn't know that it was like people were already there listening to the openers. I thought it was like before the concert.
No. The openers had played.
Who were the openers?
I know Ernest and Hardy, and I think like Laura Watkins, was featured as well. But like they did their set, and then it was time. They're setting up the stage, they're doing all that kind of stuff, and
then they're like, "Sorry, you have to go home." Wow.
So at first when I like heard about this, I was like, okay, get over it. Who cares? Go home. But then I put myself in the situation of a concert that I really, really, really wanted to be at. Because like these are, diehard fans. People were saying they drove 11 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, all this kind of stuff. I'm just thinking about the time that I went to the Jonas Brothers concert by myself because I didn't want any distractions. And I went and I sat my butt in the seat on the floor, spent so much money on that ticket. And then like I got there and I did not move. Even when it was the opener's opener, I didn't go get a drink. I didn't go to the bathroom. I should have worn a diaper or something. I like didn't drink for like 6 hours before because I was like, I don't want to have to go to the bathroom at the show. I don't want to like, if then the Jonas Brothers, it starts to amp up and people start to then push forward. I didn't want to lose I didn't want to go to the bathroom or like get a tequila and soda and then come back and be in the back like a loser. Like I didn't spend all that money for that. So like I didn't move. I was so excited. I was so hyped. Like I couldn't imagine like sitting through the opener, it's all building. And then the Jonas Brothers being like, sorry, like we're not coming on, knowing they're right there. They're right behind stage. Like I would have caused a riot. And Morgan Wallen fans, those are like gun-toting people. So I don't know. The issue is they're saying that he lost his voice, but there's so much speculation. And I'll tell you why. So this article's called Morgan Wallen's Label Shuts Down Accusations That the Singer Was Too Drunk to Perform. Because some people are saying he didn't lose his voice. He just was partying all day and they were trying to sober him up. Couldn't get him sobered up. So that's why it was such a last minute cancellation. You know.
So is there any like hard proof of that? Like was he actually like partying with people? Like is there anybody that's like, yeah, no, I was with him all day? Or is it just like, I bet he was fucked up?
There's a security guard that said losing his voice is bull crap. The unnamed security guard. Oh. They said that Morgan Wallen, 29, couldn't walk and seemingly confirmed a theory that he was too drunk to put on the show after an ambulance had taken him off to get his stomach pumped.
Wow.
So that's one person's account. Other people are saying that he was seen partying the night before and all this stuff. And it's like, I not a betting woman, but I would bet my bottom dollar that Morgan Wallen was in fact partying on the night before.
He likes to party.
That's just like what he does. But now he's being sued. Fans they've started one lawsuit that was canceled. They've then refiled a class action lawsuit to be refunded. For their tickets, which he said he was going to do. But people are going, you need to refund me for my gas. You need to refund me for the Coke I bought on the rest stop on the way. You need to refund me for my husband's outfit, for my outfit, for the drinks we bought, for the merch we bought. Like, people are not messing around. They're really pissed. And I feel like I would be too, but like, I don't know if I would be tweeting out like, you need to refund me for the tampon I bought on the way there. Like, I just like wouldn't go that far. And to file legal action, who has the time?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work.
I would love to clean my baseboards. Do I have the time? No. If you have the time to file a class action lawsuit against Morgan Wallen, like, get me in the movie Freaky Friday, get me in that Chinese food restaurant bathroom and a little, wonton cookie, break it. I want to switch. I'm going to switch lives because that's a lot of work. Contact a lawyer.
Yeah.
And this was like a couple days ago. So like this is a quick turnaround of a lawsuit.
Yeah, that, it would suck. Like, if you're really excited, you traveled far.
People flew in, hotel rooms.
But it's not like this is the first time that a concert has ever been canceled.
I know, but my thoughts are the openers went on. Let's say you're at a Carrie Underwood concert. The openers go on. The opener. Everything's building, whatever. And then the message comes out, she's lost her voice, she can't perform. You'd be like, she can't do it without her voice, That's why we're here. Oh, or if her legs were cut off, then everyone would be like Carrie Underwood, she lost her legs before the show. She's still going to come out and sing, and everyone would be like, I'm out of here. We're here for the legs. But Morgan Wallen, when you he canceled a concert last minute with his reputation, your first thought is going to be like, this guy's jerking us around. So people are like, I will never listen to his music again, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait. This is the reason you won't listen to his music? wait. Hold on. This is the reason you're not going to listen to me. Like, am I getting punked? Am I going to be Ashton? Like, what's going on? Then another thing that was going around was a video of him laying on a couch in his own pool of vomit. Saying
that's an old one.
Yeah, this was him from last night. And it's like, okay, if you did like a little bit of research, you would see that.
I'm pretty sure if you just like Google search Morgan Wallen, click on images, that's like the third one that comes up.
Trigger warning if you're eating, sorry, but that picture haunts my dreams.
Really?
Well, like I don't like throwing up. Not that anyone enjoys it, but like I just can't. And the fact that it was just like such dark throw up, like
on the screen.
Yeah, like what did What did he eat? A whole pan of brownies? Like, what did he eat? An entire box of Hamburger Helper? Like, what is going on?
Maybe.
It's like so dark and gross. I don't know. I just was kind of like, I'm kind of like, calm down.
Chili, maybe?
Ooh. Lord. Oof, that's rough. At first I was like, everyone literally needs to calm down. There are people dying. This is a concert, blah, blah. But then I'm like, you have to think about this. People, it's like, Taylor Swift thing. Like, people are gearing up for this for a long time. This is people's night out. This is people are getting babysitters. People are doing all this kind of stuff. And I'm like,
saving money to buy the tickets.
A lot of money. I can't even imagine. People flew to it. People got hotel rooms. Like I cannot imagine. So I don't know how he's going to make this right. But now he has to commit. I'm telling you, like Morgan, if he's in his house right now, the window's drawn, the door's locked, he should still be like, like he needs to play it up for the next month. I mean, he's got to like act like his voice is not doing well. He might as well just go get a fake vocal surgery to really play this up, because that's the only way he's going to get out of this.
I mean, you feel like his tour has enough overhead and is going to make enough money that they could just do a thing where like, yeah, we apologize. No need to like go to a lawsuit. If you really want to be refunded for stuff, like they could probably figure out a way to do that, but you know, they probably won't. But
I actually don't think legally or morally they're obligated to reimburse people for hotels. And like, that's on you. Definitely the ticket, 100%.
Yeah.
But now old videos have come up of like Luke Combs when he played, I believe it was a stadium. He came out and he said his voice was not good. He's still going to play the show, but he was refunding everybody's money because he didn't think he was going to give as good of a show as he possibly could. Even though he still did the show, sounded amazing, but he refunded everyone's tickets.
Wow.
Which like Luke Combs charges like 33 cents for a ticket. So he's just like so kind of generous. He's like, I'll pay you guys to come let me play for you. He's just like so nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's like when your grandparent is like, I used to go down to the candy store and I would get 8 packs of Twizzlers for 1 cent. And you're like, oh, okay, like I can't afford to pay my rent. That's what Luke Combs is. We're going to look back and be like, oh, his tickets used to be so cheap. But yeah, I don't know. We'll keep on it, keep our finger on the pulse to see what's going on, because there is a lot of backlash, a lot of speculation, but they are vehemently, is that a word?
I'm not really sure. I've never
vehemently denying that this was a vocal issue, blah, 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 blah. Like if it was a vocal issue, like you don't just lose your voice like that. Like, you know, something's going on. And I was not at the show, so I cannot confirm this, that there were songs that some of the openers would perform with Morgan in his big set, and they did those songs during their set. So it was like, people are like, wait, did they actually know he wasn't going to play and still had all of us come and so that the openers could play? I don't know.
Conspiracy grows deeper.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess he doesn't have to do this, but if they were really worried about backlash, they could have just like sent him on stage and been like, even if you're on vocal rest, like if it just gets ordered, you'd be like, hey guys, I was just ordered by a doctor to not sing. I'm sorry, we'll reimburse. But he was probably laying on that couch with that chili throw up on his chest.
Wait, did you ever see the movie Spy Kids?
Yeah, a long time ago though.
I think it's like at the end of the credits, or maybe it's just the end of the movie. I can't remember, when like Carmen is like, she has to go out on stage and she has the microphone that like, it makes you sing. She's like, I can't sing. You don't know that reference?
No.
I don't know why we're friends. That's what they should have given him, that little gadget from Spy Kids. But I'm telling you, he's got to commit to this.
I saw some people say like doing a show that's lip synced isn't that hard. Just trick people and like have him do that. But I'm like, I feel like he does a lot of talking to the crowd. If they're like, he didn't say anything tonight, people would be a little suspicious.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I really thought Morgan Wallen could do no wrong. Some of these crazed fans, these girls, I mean, he's going to say the N-word, he's going to party, he's going to be weird, he's going to release albums that are longer than the Declaration of freaking Independence, and force people to listen to him. Like, I just am like, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? This? I literally was like trying to look up Morgan Wallen, like canceled show, but it just comes up like Morgan Wallen canceled. And I'm like, maybe this is my conspiracy theory. He canceled this show so that now when you Google Morgan Wallen cancel, it shows up as he canceled this show, now that he was canceled for saying the N-word on a Ring doorbell. You know?
Maybe.
It is burying things, so could be a good
that might
PR
be a
move.
little bit of a stretch, but it's possible.
Crazier things have happened.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Alrighty, well, This was riveting. Wow.
Yeah. So any any feedback from Stephanie on our podcast?
Oh, should I read our
week?
DMs? Yeah. Your hater. She loved that she was mentioned.
Nice.
Which, I mean, like, she's our only loyal fan. So, like, of course we're going to mention her. Like, how could we not? She said it disappeared, but she said that you did have a good take, or like you knew something. It disappeared on here, but I said, ha ha ha, at least he's good for something.
So, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's coming around.
Yeah.
She gave you a compliment.
That's good.
But alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for listening to the CMT. Follow us, please. Like, we are desperate at this point. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Frank, I don't think you follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Finally.
Okay.
Took a while.
Cute. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't really follow that many people.
Should we do a test to see if my husband listens? He said he was going to start listening.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I got my hair done, which is just like a treacherous experience because it takes so long. Frank, my hair doesn't look that different from that last time you saw me, right?
No, it looks a little colored.
Yeah, it's got like some like highlights in it. How much do you think it was to get highlights in my hair and a haircut?
I know that shit's expensive. $500?
Okay, yeah, it was $500. But then with tip it was $600. But I don't want him to know. Maybe we should cut this out. No one send this to him and be like, oh, you gotta look like. This is a test to see if he listens. So if you're like loyal, be loyal to us. But I'm just like, my gosh, $600. The things I could do with $600.
Have you seen his studio full of all that gear?
I know.
How many times has he spent $600 and been like, oh yeah,
I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
but he goes, it's for my business, and I'm like, this is for my business. But I will say, like,
you could probably write that off now.
Well, I don't know. Like,
definitely.
I don't want the IRS to come for me. But he gets his haircut every single month, every 30 days, $75 a pop for that. And like, so I get my hair done every 4 or 5 months.
Well, there you go.
So it works out. I've justified it, but.
You can definitely write that off.
Alrighty. Well, if you're a CPA, let us know. All right. Well, good job, Frank. Goodbye.
Have a nice life. Isn't that supposed to be our sign off? Remember you said that last time.
I forgot. Okay, but let's just end it before that.